Apparently someone called us. They thought maybe we were shoplifting or something.
Okay.
Do you know who placed the call?
I do not.
Okay, it was a store.
Yes.
So do you know it was? I mean, we've been running your employees.
What would you like me? What do you need help with?
I'd like to understand why they were called. Right? That's very simple. Why were the police called with the 3 black people thinking that we were shoplifting? I paid $600 for my thing, so obviously I didn't shoplift. I want to understand why they thought it was shoplifting. You didn't place the call, but one of your employees did. I'd like to know why.
Okay. All right. I mean,
I think that's standard, right? I'm not being hostile or anything. Because he asked the woman to be
whenever,
paid.
I don't care. I mean, if big purchase items, that type of thing, there's usually a question. We just want to make sure.
Okay, usually a question. I can understand that, but police being called, I can understand that. Right? There's usually a question, so maybe the store will ask a question. Or maybe you all follow me, maybe you follow me around. Sure.
But you come to the front.
But that's not what happened. The police were called. We're potential shoplifting, which means that
we call the police all the time. They have our backs.
Okay, well that's fine. But you didn't call the police because we didn't shoplift. You called the police because you thought we shoplifted. I spent $600. I paid my money. I didn't shoplift.
Did anybody say anything? Did anything say?
Yeah, the officer asked her, "Did we pay?" Okay. So someone did say something. I did pay. But what happened is you called the police while we were still on this side of the store. We were here for over an hour. So you called the police when we first really got in here.
Okay, time out.
No, we're not going to time out. No, we're not going to time
coming up. I hear what you're saying.
Sure. Come on.
They want to know why the police were called, and they want to talk to the person who did it, and they want to know why they were profiled. Basically, is what you're...
Yeah, well, we were profiled, exactly.
Oh, I have to call.
You called?
It's my right.
It's your right to do what? Oh, yeah, you hear it right. So, your right to do what?
It's my right to call.
Because you thought the 3 black people were shoplifting. Why? You called the police. You said we have a potential shoplifter. So you did say that.
No, I'm recording because you lost your mind.
Are you with these guys?
No, she's not with us, but she can stay. I mean, I just want to know. So, sir, to making sure I'm not hostile, I'm not being violent, I just want to know why the store called the police because they thought we were shoplifting. We just purchased a new home, right? We came in because you all are closing. It's a closing sale. I didn't realize there was like a maximum number of items you could buy, right? So we were not shoplifting, but the police were called.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know what's going on, I seen a tweet from, Attorney Benjamin Crump, and I will give a shout out to 2 people, Attorney Benjamin Crump and Lamar Richards. Now, here's what's going on. A black couple, went to Bed Bath & Beyond store to get purchase on the store. Now, one of the employees called the police on the couple, accusing them of shoplifting, all because they have a high-ticket items. And the customer that he was talking to was telling everybody that, guess what? I paid for the stuff that I paid for, but yet y'all call the police on something, basically accusing me of shoplifting the store. So they made a big issue out of it. So, the black couples hired the attorney Benjamin Crump to represent them. Let me tell you something. So you're telling me that just because they paid a lot of stuff or buy a lot of stuff from the Bed Bath & Beyond, you think they're basically shoplifting? All because they quote-unquote got a high-ticket items? And now you see why the brothers upset. Because they felt like they spent money on that store because they just purchased a new house. They spent money on that store. And then y'all thinking that because the stuff that they paid for was quote-unquote high, too high, or having high-ticket items, you want to accuse them of shoplifting. Make this make sense. So now, the manager of the store, the one you didn't see, said they're done with it. They don't want to talk about it anymore, right? So they said go corporate on it, which, of course, that's what's going to happen. But they racially profiled the couple because they claiming that the stuff they paid for has high-ticket items on it. And they basically called the cops and they accusing them of shoplifting. See, this is why I said that some of the stores, like I told you before, we should not go to those stores. If they were racially profile you, stop going to those stores. don't buy anything from those stores ever again. And yes, I'm glad that, they basically get an attorney up for this because they felt like, you know, because they're black, I guess they're probably being the only black couple in the store purchasing some furniture that's basically like too expensive or whatever. And it said it's a high ticket item, so they think that they're, shoplifting the store, which is not even the case. So that's why one of the people said, well, I have every right to call the police. Really? Oh, okay. So you're thinking that they stole some stuff because their ticket is high with these items, and yet y'all gonna call the police on that because you think they're shoplifting? Wow. Let me know what you think about this, and I'll talk to you in the next video. This is Langston signing off. Deuces.